Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is what you don't see coming for the week of June 14th, 2026. It is a collective general reading. So as the messages come through today, take what fits, leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means it is meant for someone else to hear. And please check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. And if you're not sure what those placements are, in the description box of this video is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. With all of that said now, let's begin. Tapping into the Leo collective now, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What does Leo not see coming for the week of June 14th, 2026? What do they not see coming this week? One more shuffle here. Thank you. What do you not see coming this week? Thief. Why is this so heavy in your energy lately? Bottom of the deck, always partying. Okay. I don't know. I have a small group of you, or this is, I don't know, maybe like an ongoing issue you're having with someone. Tell me more about this here for Leo. Why is thief something they do not see coming this week? Very much a Seven of Swords card in that Oracle deck. One more shuffle here. Thank you. In your energy for the week ahead, Five of Swords, Five of Cups, the Lovers, and the Three of Swords. Situation, environment, or connection you're dealing with. Six of Swords, Judgment, and the Five of Wands. World card, Seven of Cups, Seven of Wands. Let's get some clarifiers on the table. Five of Swords. Why is the Five of Swords here? Let me shuffle that again for you. I'm suddenly feeling nervous in your reading. I just did the four others and I was okay. Now I'm starting like... Tell me about the Five of Swords here. One more shuffle. Thank you. I feel like you're defending yourself this week. Five of Swords clarified by the Fool. That's correct. Whenever I say something like that, like an ace comes out, major arcana card, I feel like the message is on point. Queen of Cups and the Ten of Cups. You are preserving your peace this week. That's what you're doing. I'm not fighting with you. This is what I'm doing, or this is what I believe in, or this is the direction I'm going in. You're like protecting your peace this week. No one's going to rob you of your peace this week. Five of Cups. Tell me about the Five of Cups. Tell me about the Five of Cups here. One more shuffle. Thank you. Five of Cups clarified by Knight of Swords, Seven of Swords, and the King of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Two of Pentacles. Oh yeah. I have a group of you this week. You're calling out the deception in someone's behavior. It could be one person, and for others of you, it could be like a group of people, because the Five of Wands shows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in it. So again, some of you calling out one person, others of you maybe a group of people, but you're basically calling out shenanigans. You're calling out some type of Seven of Swords behavior, something that you feel is not so much deceptive in nature, but either manipulative, or like you're calling these people out on like they're trying to make trouble or make trouble for you. I feel like you're vocalizing this in the King of Swords. I mean, that's the top tier of the air suit in tarot, and I just feel like you're calling someone out on this behavior, some type of manipulative communication or words or behavior. You're very disappointed in this person. It's like, I can't believe that you have been doing this, or that you've been doing this, or that you're doing this right now. The Lovers. Tell me about the Lovers. This is almost a feeling of like you're calling this person out, and then you're like, like, we're not discussing this. I'm just telling you that I'm recognizing. I'm not telling you what to say. I'm telling you the energy that's here. It's almost like I'm not stupid. I know what you're doing, or I know what you've been doing, or I know what you're up to. I'm very disappointed in you, and I'm not going to discuss it. It's like not open for negotiation. How I feel about this is not open for negotiation. Wow. Okay. Lovers. You're like, I'm protecting my peace. I'm not arguing with you about this. This is what I see you doing, or I suspect you're doing. I don't like it. Very disappointed. Lovers. One more shuffle. Thank you. Lovers, clarified by the Four of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and Temperance. That's what you're doing. You're protecting your peace, and that's the choice you're making. It's not open for discussion. I'm disappointed in you. I can't believe you would do this or say this or behave this way. Or maybe you're finding out like someone's been doing something behind your back. We don't have any pentacles on the table. For some of you, this could be about money. Okay, maybe you're having a issue with someone here having to pay you back. Maybe it has to do with inheritance, something like that. Someone just borrowed money from you and they didn't pay you back. So for some of you, it's pentacle related, because with all the cards on the table, we have nothing but the Nine of Pentacles, but this is you protecting your peace. So I feel like you're calling someone out on their behavior. This has been a long time coming. Seven of Pentacles, you're finally going to do it. And you're expressing how disappointed you are in their behavior. Like they're juvenile, they're always partying, you know. They don't take this seriously. They don't take you seriously. Three of Swords. One more shuffle. Thank you. Three of Swords, clarified by the Ten of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Five of Pentacles. I feel like you're just unloading on this person. Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. That's the truth. I feel like, and I don't think you're doing it in a, well, maybe some of you are. This is a pretty angry energy here. Because it's like, I can't believe that you've done this. Or I found out that you've been doing this. Or I know what you're doing. But you're expressing your disappointment in this person. You're not accepting this behavior. You're not justifying this behavior. And how you feel about their behavior is not, I heard, this is not open for negotiation. How I feel is not open for negotiation. And I don't even want to talk about what you've done or what you've been doing. Like, that's not open for negotiation either. Like, I'm not stupid. I know what's going on here. And then you're protecting your peace. Like, it's like, we're not talking about this. What is this person? Six of Swords, Judgment, and the Five of Wands. It's like they had a decision here to make. And instead of smooth sailing, and I don't want to say go along to get along, but maybe doing right, instead they went, instead of going right, they made left. Well, maybe that's relevant for someone watching. Maybe that's like physical direction. Instead of going right, they made left. But anyway, it's they could have did the right thing here, and instead they chose the Five of Wands. It could be a Scorpio, doesn't have to be. Tell me more about this person. Tell me more about this person. One more shuffle. Thank you. This person. Eight of Pentacles. Could be someone you work with or you've known for a long time. Strength card. And the Page of Pentacles. See, that's that image. Oh, Devil. Bottom of the deck. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Capricorn on the bottom of... Did I say Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces? I didn't mean to say that. I wanted to say Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So maybe for some of you it is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But this is someone you've known a long time. Or it could be for some of you like a sibling or a child. Take it how it resonates. This person is very immature. And instead of doing the right thing or right by you, they chose to do the wrong thing, to be immature, to not take this seriously, to not take you seriously. Devil, the Empress, and the World card. They thought they were going to get away with it. And it looks like they're not getting away with it. And it looks like this week you're calling them out on what you perceive to be toxic behavior, lying to you, trying to get one over on you, trying to usurp your authority. Only take these if they resonate. I'm just telling you all the messages that are coming to me. Trying to usurp your authority, trying to get one over on you. I heard blackmail. I don't know, maybe for someone watching, this person's trying to blackmail you. Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Two of Cups, Hangman. I think you've known for quite some time what this person or people were doing. I think you've been up in your head about it, and I think you've been undecided. I feel like I have a group of you were leaving it up to the universe or God or Jesus, Muhammad, whatever you believe in, to deal with this person or these people. But this week, something they do just, it pushes you to your breaking point where you're calling it out. Calling out the immature behavior. What is this person doing? Clarify that Seven of Swords a little bit for the collective, please. One more shuffle. Thank you, Spirit. Ten of Swords. A total act of betrayal here. Four of Swords, and then trying to pretend nothing happened. Ace of Swords, that's the truth. That's what they're doing. Queen of Swords, and you're calling them out on it, on their past behavior. For me, queens exist in the present. They process the present. They process the past. Kings take action. So you've been watching this person, or you've known for a while what they're up to. And this is a week they just do one more thing. It's a little too egregious for you, and you're calling them out on it. And literally after that, it's like silence. And I'm not saying that, you're going to be totally fine after that. But but I don't think you're speaking much to this person after this. And that doesn't mean you're not talking to them 1 or 2 or 3 weeks from now, but like in this moment when you're calling them out, then it's like the conversation's done with for now. The conversation's done with for now. I don't want to hear it. I'm not excusing this behavior. You thought you were going to get one over on me or take away this opportunity from me. 3 cards of advice here for you in confronting this person or these people. 3 cards of advice for my Leos who are confronting this person. One more shuffle. Thank you. Your advice. 6 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords. Oh, 2 cards came out. King of Wands and the Sun card. Bottom of the deck, there's that King of Swords, and that's what you were, King of Swords. Like calling out the nonsense and then going silent. I know what you've been doing. I've known it for a while. It's bothered me for a while. And then this is like silence. Like now I need to protect my peace. I've said my piece on this. I just want you to know I'm not stupid. I'm just speaking like you. I just want you to know I'm not stupid. I know what you've been up to or what you've been doing. Okay. 3 cards of advice when it comes to protecting your peace here. So that's how you can handle that person. Now, 3 cards of advice, healing advice here for the Leo Collective. One more shuffle. Thank you. Your healing advice. There's that 4 of Swords again. Queen of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles. Take as much time as you need afterwards to decompress, meditate, take a nap. Love yourself, okay? Be good to yourself this week. You're standing up for yourself. This has been going on for a long time. You're finally calling it out. And it's like, let the chips fall wherever they may. So afterwards, if you need to rest, get away for a few hours or a day, obviously don't go into debt doing that, but you take as long as you need to heal yourself from this, because this is, I feel like it's a little emotionally dysregulating. Remember during the shuffle, I was like, oh, I'm starting to feel like a little nervous. So when you build up that much adrenaline, because you're going to, call someone out, you're not questioning, you're telling someone here this week what you know they've been doing. When you have all of that adrenaline, afterwards, you might just want to like crash and sleep for a few hours. So if you take all the time you need to do that. 3 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and the 10 of Swords. Yeah, you take as much time as you need. Make sure you're focusing your pentacle resources on you in the wake of this betrayal from this person. And again, I feel like you've suspected it or you've known about it, but there's just a little more info comes out this week, or they do something, and it's like the straw that broke the camel's back. So I want you to take very good care of yourself this week. It's a very emotionally dysregulating situation. So like I said, afterwards, just take as much time out for you that you need to like rest and recover and nap. Lots of napping after this. Okay. That is what I have for you, Leo. I'm kind of proud to see you stand up for yourself, because this has been showing up in your readings on and off for 3 to 4 weeks. So I'm glad to see that you're defending yourself here. I think you've been a very passive Leo when it comes to this situation. I think you were trying to keep the peace and turn the other cheek and let the universe take care of it. And I'm really proud of you this week. It looks like you're actually calling a spade a spade. Good for you. That is what I have for you. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that. And don't forget to check out your other placements. Until I read for you again, good luck with this. Have some grace with yourself afterwards. And as always, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace.